Hello, everybody. Hi. Oh, let me get my other microphone on here. Hold on just a second, because it just sounds better. I just got in from outside, trying to get some winter prep done. Here we go. All right, how's that sound? Can you hear it okay? Am I coming through? The green light is on, so I'm hoping it is. Oh, wonderful. Hey, Connie. Hi, Alicia. Hey, Megan. Debbie. Hello. Hello. Yeah, it's just an external mic that's a USB plug-in and just helps to get a little bit better sound than my laptop microphone. So, hey, Tim. Grandpa's Urban Homestead, good evening. Hey, Julie. How are you doing? It is October 19th. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry, Patty. That's hard when laptops go. Hey, homesteading in Idaho, hello. Yes, glad to have everybody here. Oh, I don't know what the weather is doing for you guys, but it's like December here. We are under a winter storm advisory. Hey, Kiri, hello. That's supposed to hit tomorrow or during the night, I think, sometime. And, sorry, I was out trying to winter prep outside with the storm coming and everything, trying to get some things done. And so I just got to have a shower. Oh, good. I'm glad that it's beautiful in Oregon. That's great. You're 70 degrees. Oh, snow this weekend. We have several days of snow in the forecast, actually. It's crazy. So right now it is about 30 degrees. Tomorrow's was supposed to still hang around 30, but snow all day. So when does it start? It starts at 9 o'clock in the morning. It goes for about 12 hours. So, yes, winter weather advisory. Woo! Urgent winter weather. Okay, well, 2 to 5 inches, which is not too bad, but for October 20th, that's outrageous. I mean, we don't get those kind of snows till after Thanksgiving. Oh, the air conditioner's running. Oh my goodness. A few degrees above normal. Gray sky. Oh, sounds like you guys are a little bit in there. It is amazing all the things you have to do in winter weather events come your way. Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh no. In Alaska? The tsunami warning. Holy cow. Do you know, Alicia, where it was directed? I mean, like, was it like Anchorage area? Is it to the northern part? Is it southern part? Wow, 7.3. They've been getting quite a bit. They've been getting quite a bit this year. So anyway, I just spent about a little over an hour, maybe close to an hour and a half outside. I got enough leaves raked to insulate my septic pipe, my sewer pipe out there. So I got that all taken care of. Got all of the hoses disconnected and they're hanging to drip dry. I'm looking outside right now at everything. I got the whole well area taken care of. I got a bunch of other stuff cleaned up. I got the entire herb bed. The things that need to be pulled, and others trimmed down, and then a layer, about an 8-inch layer of leaves over that. And I got that all tucked in and down. Got all the rain barrels all empty because there was already ice in them. I got probably 2/3 of the garden pulled and all the stuff out there. So I just really have the tomatoes left, and I need to get those before the ground freezes. Otherwise, they're not coming out because they're so rooted in there. If the ground freezes, I'm not going to get it out. Yeah, I haven't heard from Sean at all. So just happened a few minutes ago for British Columbia. Okay, so probably more in the southern area. Sean is up north of Anchorage. Let's see okay, thank you, Alicia, for putting the link up there. Earthquake was below the islands, not far from Canada, too, out in the ocean. Okay. South Alaska and the Peninsula. Okay. You know, something of that magnitude and a tsunami, it really kind of affects the whole coastline, but I don't think he was right in the path of it, if that's where it was going. Hey, Matt and Sarah, hi, how are you doing? I haven't heard from Howie for a while. I mean, he's posted a few things, but I haven't seen him in a chat for a good while. That's a good point. We should check in on him. You know, in our community, when we know that there's an event somewhere, like the hurricanes in the Gulf, and then now the earthquakes, either in California or Alaska, and the tsunamis, we should try to check in with the people in our community, make sure everybody's okay. He was in Quebec. Homestead. Oh, okay. Okay, well, good. Yeah, she's been pretty active on live shows lately. So anyway, yeah, so I was trying to get some winterizing done, and I feel good about what I got done. I mean, it's not nearly my whole list at all by any means, and maybe one or two things off my list. But if snow came and stayed, I'm okay with where I'm at. Oh, okay, she's turning your hours. No tsunami for Washington Coast. Okay, so it's up there. Megan, you want to know my name? I'm Kathy. I thought you knew that. Okay, and maybe you're asking somebody else. So, Quebec Homestead, that's Mallory. So, anyway, all right. Where's my mouse? Here we go. Mouse ran away. What was it? What's the mouse ran away with the spoon? Hey, diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little duck. Oh, that's a whole different one. What was the one the mouse ran away with the spoon? Was it the mouse? Oh, I don't know. Oh, okay, Megan. I was wondering. Yeah, Adaptive Maritimer is Tim, and that's actually Alicia's husband. So, yeah, she has a French channel too. So if you want to get in French, she'll actually post videos in, put up a French one and put up an English one. So, Condoleezza, and she told me my name is beautiful. It is beautiful, Condoleezza. It is. Oh, that's great. All right. And how has everybody been? I mean, your week last week, your weekend? What have you been doing to, are you still gardening and harvesting? Are you putting in a fall garden? Are you getting ready for a severe winter, digging in? Have you been in the south trying to dig out from hurricanes and floods? Or What has been up with you guys? It's always good to keep track. Drying apples, awesome. Oh, that's great. Been harvesting mushrooms. Just open your blue oyster. Oh, I've always wanted to do that, and I don't know. I just haven't taken the step to grow my own mushrooms. I've got a great basement for doing that, so that would be probably is growing mushrooms somewhere down there, all on its own. I don't know, but rendering lard, awesome. Oh, that's so good. I'm glad you got to church, Alicia. That's awesome. Wood stove is going to warming up the house. Oh, yay! That's so great. Matt and Sarah, where do you get your wood? Do you get it from your land, or do you have to go somewhere else for it? Canning and making pumpkin pie. Yes, Julie, you have been very busy. I know pumpkin pie. It's like, last week was a mad prep to get a greenhouse prep for plants, then digging plants up, getting them into the greenhouse. Wow. Yeah. This week preparing for winter, canning, seeding fall seeds, dehydrating. You know, people think that the summer is crazy hectic, but I tell you what, when you're harvesting all the summer fruits and, you know, putting that all up and then trying to prepare for winter and putting in, like you said, a greenhouse or fall garden, it is crazy. People think, oh, it's October, you don't have anything going on. It's like, yeah. I did a canning project all weekend long. I mean, 2 full days. So, oyster mushrooms are fun. Oh, that'd be great. So, Connie, you picked apples, pears, melons, and strawberries. Oh, that sounds so good. I am craving fresh fruit. My refrigerator has been so packed with bowls of tomatoes and packs of bunting onions and big bags of carrots and all this stuff from my garden that I've been needing to get to process, that I don't have any room for anything else that I can actually eat. Well, I mean, I could eat that food, but it's like, you know, you don't want to eat just carrots and tomatoes and onions meal after meal. That's just not good. But so, Alicia, you're planning for your kids' birthdays Wednesday next month for 2 of them. Wow, planning for Christmas. Oh, you're already getting in there. Enjoying walking through the woods in the fall. Awesome. You've been doing absolutely nothing in the garden. You know what? That's okay too. You need to dump some potatoes or plant some garlic. You get wood scraps from your sister who makes kids' mums. Oh, that's great. Awesome. Now, is your wood heat your main source of heat, or is that like a backup? Like you can put that in there, but you have a furnace or something. Ordered a new snow shovel. Oh, nice. I know. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to go downstairs and pull out the shovels, get them up and out in order to get out tomorrow. It sounds like fall is always the hardest hitting. Yeah, the last of the insane prep work. Oh, yes. You know, and sometimes you wonder if that's actually worth it to extend your season like that. I mean, I know in the long run, in the end, it is, but it's like you worked so hard, just busting it for 4 or 5 months here, and it's like you're ready for a rest, but you don't get the rest. Grandpa's garden looks amazing. He redid the strawberry patch. We have broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage. Nice. Things slowed way down. You're cleaning the beds, kale, regrowing. Onions are growing for greens. One is still ripening. Nice. Hey, Dave, you're here. You've made it. Kira, you have a Facebook friend who's an herbalist here in Texas. Keeps following at growing, or failing at growing horehound. You can't get it to stop growing. Aw, you're so sweet. You know, you did some for me too, and not horehound, but you're just very generous that way. That's really sweet, Kira. Apple season. Ooh, it is. I've got apples from my trees that I need to process. I have about a bushel and a half that are going bad, and I mean, like really past the point of being able to use. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get them. Oh, thanks. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Fresh made applesauce. Oh, yeah. I know, we need to. I'm like, okay, I need to bring my mower in and store it in the basement, but I have no room down there right now. So I need to pull the snow blower out, and I've got stacks of cases of jars that are all filled all over the place, the floor and everywhere. And because I need to build some more shelves, but I can't build them until I get rid of some other stuff. So I don't have room for my mower down there. It may have to sleep out in the snow this year. I don't know. It's not very good for it. I end up having to have a tune-up on it, right? Every spring if I do that. But wood stove is backup heat, but you certainly heat the house. Okay, very cool. Very cool. Thanks, Julie. And she had apples. If I had more jars, I'd be going and getting more apples from friends. I ran out of my regular mouth quart jars, and this is what I ended up making. It was my project all weekend. Was V8 juice. Turn it over right. And total, so this my quart jars. I have somewhere total, and I did the majority of it this weekend, but between 7.5 to 8 gallons worth of V8 juice. And it's tomatoes, peppers, carrots, onions, celery, basil and parsley, and there's some other seasonings and stuff. And I did a video on it this weekend. That's one of the reasons it took a little bit longer, but it is so good. It's a little bit thinner than the store-bought V8 juice and not as salty, for one thing, but it is so good. You guys, this is just going to be crazy amazing here. So there's a hole in the bucket, dude. Oh, is that a song, you guys? I have never heard that one. Yeah, I don't have any freezer room right now. I'd have to put them outside. You guys. Yes, Patty, and that's one thing I'm planning on doing is it's all completely ready. I mean, you don't have to add vegetables because they're all in here. And so you can have this just straight up as soup like this. You can just drink it straight. All you have to do is put this in a pot, add a few noodles or rice, or if you wanted to put a little meat in it or something, and you've got a great soup. And this, with this quart, adding a little bit of that in there, it would probably give me 4 meals out of that. And I've got 40 or 50 jars. It's crazy. I've lost count. I have never heard that song. Hey, Michigan Daffodil. Hello. Harry Belafonte. I love him. He's so great. Sesame Street, too. Oh, I'll have to listen to that. All the stuff his bottle. Probably. Oh, thank you, Julie. That's so great. 100 verses. Oh my goodness. I am going to have to listen to that. So, all right. So we're going to talk about favorite fall things. I haven't done favorite things since last winter when we did them around Christmas time and everything, like what's your favorite Christmas carol and all that kind of thing. So I'm going to find out from everybody. Hey, Sean, how are you? We were worried about you with the earthquake and the tsunami. Was that close to you at all? Thanks, Dave. Let's see if I can catch that link. There you go. I'll catch that later. Oops, it says something went wrong. Oh well. Title is A Hole in the Bucket. Kicking fall leaves is your favorite fall thing to do. My favorite thing about fall are the leaves, the colors. They're just incredibly gorgeous up here. It's one thing I really, really missed when I lived in Louisiana. And because the seasons weren't distinctive like they are here. I mean, you've got the heat of summer, and then fall comes. Everything is being crispy. Their colors are changing. The weather's changing. And then we, slam into winter and it's snow. And, so I mean, very, very distinctive. But the leaves are just amazing, just really amazing. And as a drive, I mean, we're past peak now, of course. We had peak maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. Hey, Southern Bliss Homestead, hello, how are you? Christy, hello. Pumpkin everything, the fall scents, pumpkin, vanilla, apple, just make me smile. Oh, and so many people just love the pumpkin pie spice, and they want that scent and everything in their soap and their, shampoo and their coffee and their food and just everything. They just consume themselves with pumpkin pie spice. I'm not quite that. I mean, I love it, but I'm not quite that crazy about having everything smell that. But the ants all try to come in your house. Oh, okay. Hey, Miss T, hello. Welcome to the chat. Oh, that's totally fine. Hey, homegrown wife. How are you doing, Eliza? It's your favorite season, too. So beautiful. Oh, I know. I love it. I absolutely love it. The, you're not dealing with some of the nasty bugs of summer in the way of, deer flies and horse flies and all that kind of stuff, or the 100-degree weather or anything like that. And also not dealing with the 40 below from January and February. So it is, the leaves glowed in Michigan this year. I know, they were so beautiful, just so beautiful. Your kiddo keeps asking for pumpkin cheesecake. Ooh, cranberries and popcorn. Mm-hmm. Hey, Darlene's Garden Channel. Happy Monday to you, too. Pumpkin pie and candles, yes. Not in my soap. I don't know. It's, yeah. I love it in, like you said, where it's supposed to be, in the things that it's supposed to be in, not where it should be in, but, that's just my preference. So you're a huge fan of the leaves, the cooler temps, and hot apple cider, yes. So there we go, into the next one. What is your favorite fall drink? Mine is apple cider, hands down, from all the other things. So I'm not a coffee drinker, so getting a pumpkin spice latte is not in the picture for me, but I love hot apple cider, or just apple juice even is great. Cozy sweaters. Hi, Donna R. Love cozy sweaters. Pumpkin pie, I know. I do save them for Thanksgiving. I'll make about 3 of them for dinner and everything. And I mean, I love pies that I make them, but they're not something I should have on a regular basis. I'm probably getting behind. Pie, please. Oh, it's 84 degrees today, not feeling like fall. Oh, no, it wouldn't. Adding cloves and vanilla to your hot tea. Oh, adding vanilla to it. That would be good. That would be good. I need to try. I need to branch out and explore my tea more this winter, I think. Last year I was kind of on just a, try to get healthy maintenance type of thing. And so I do want to, oh, no problem, Patty. I totally understand. Made 2 pumpkin pies yesterday. Oh, it doesn't let, no. And see, I'm just by myself. So if I make a pie just for myself here, that's not a good thing, if you get my drift. No, mulled apple cider. Oh, that is good. I made that once, and that's just like so good. I'm a little behind here. Sorry. Apple cider. It kind of snow showered all day, and it was enough to like stay on tree branches and leaves and different things like that. I got maybe half inch or so, but the ground was still warm enough that it didn't end up staying on the ground. But tomorrow we're supposed to get it, Eliza, up to 5 inches. You want strung popcorn decorated a mountain cedar tree for the deer. No one touched it. Can't have coffee or tea, so you get apple cider. Ooh. Oh, Matt and Sarah, you spice it up a little bit. That sounds good. Oh, that's good to know, Ms. T. Cloves keep the flu bug away. Cinnamon spice tea is nice. Yes, apple cider. Julie, you got some incredible apple cider there. So hot chocolate, hot spice, unfiltered apple cider. Yes, has to be the raw stuff. It can't be just all this, it's like flavored water. Yes, it must be sweet. Cozy sweaters, hot chocolate. Oh, you guys, everybody's getting ready for fall here, that's for sure. Oh, I'm so behind here. You guys are just rocking it. I love it. Golden milk is good for you too. Not feeling like fall there either. You have to get pie tarts and freeze the rest. Ooh, there you go. That I could do. Make pie tarts and just bring one out at a time and bake it and just have that little individual. That's a good idea, Julie. I have to think about that one. Sean, you're rocking it off grid. You're really doing great. I watched your video today, so looks like you're getting ready. So do you have like a storm coming in or weather changing for you that it's going to be hitting? We're getting a snowstorm tomorrow. Yeah, and snow's in the forecast like 3 or 4 more times this week. And and the temperatures are going to be cold enough, usually in the 20s, maybe to freezing, lows in the teens and 20s. So it's not like it's going to get warm enough to melt off. So I think whatever comes is probably going to stay unless we end up getting like a warm flow in. But yeah, it's going to be nuts. Here, yes, apple say. Hi, Kim. How are you doing? It's real heavy whipping cream, so much you can't see the pie. That's great. Oh, Alicia, yes, the crust. I am a crust girl. I will confess. But yes, I love the crust. Actually, my favorite pie. Oh, it's a toss-up between strawberry and lemon meringue. I love apple pie and pineapple and pumpkin pie too, but I like the strawberry or lemon meringue. My mom made like the world's best lemon meringue pie. It was so good. Your goat's milk and hands are still laying. You need to try to make an eggnog. Oh, there you go. Hot toddies. You've seen the harvest festivals around here. Golden milk the same as hot honey and milk. Had that froth with cappuccino. That I don't know, Dave. Maybe someone else here knows. Oh boy, I'm getting really far behind. You had snow yesterday, not much. Yeah, Michigan Daffodil. I actually, Danielle Walker, in her books, she has some paleo crusts that are really good. Like I've made it every year for a few years now at Thanksgiving, and people can't tell the difference between that and a regular one. So she does some really good pie crusts. So you might want to think about that. A little pie with a whipped cream. Yes. Oh, you guys, everybody's going to start, they're going to wake up tomorrow and start making pies. Hey, North this weekend, may need to use that secret. Okay. Yeah, no, Kim, I knew what you meant. Apple pie filling by itself. I did can some apple pie filling. I have 4 quarts of it, and so I did save that. Giving away just listening. Oh, I know Matt and Sarah, right? Oh, pecan pie. Um, apricot pie. Ooh, that does sound good. So pumpkin paleo bread. No, I haven't had pumpkin paleo bread. I've had pumpkin paleo muffins, which would probably be very close to it. You know, this summer gets so busy where and this summer was ultra crazy with my parents and stuff. And so I did not have time to cook at all. I haven't really done any cooking or baking since probably April or May. So I need to, as soon as I get the apples done and the carrots all processed and everything, then I can have the time and space to be able to do that. So homemade pie filling alone. Oh, you guys, all your dirty secrets are coming out. I love it. Oh, she could have pumpkin. Oh, oh, you're allergic to eggs. Oh, yeah. Made the apple pies in the sandwich maker. Neat. Oh, that's a great idea. Oh, I love it. You guys are great. Oh my goodness. Gold milks, turmeric, cinnamon, other spices with honey and milk. Oh, that sounds great. See, I don't drink much milk at all because I never have it here. Coconut oil too. Sauerkraut, fermented carrots, and garlic. I have a bunch of carrots, and I'm going to do some fermenting with them. There's one that's garlic and mint, I think, ferment. So I don't know. I'm going to have to go back and do that. But that's something I can do after I just processed 40 pounds of tomatoes. So, you know, this took a while. And when you see my video on it, you'll understand why. So I don't know when I'll get it out. Hopefully it'll be in the next week or so. Pretty much fruit pie. I know I like fruit pies. I really do. Okay, we spent like half an hour talking about pies. Caramel apple dip. Oh, yes. Oh my goodness, the apples. Fresh orchard apples with caramel on them. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh, yeah. I'm going to have like a sugar rush here just talking to you guys. This, you like naughty eggnog too? What in the world is naughty eggnog? Does it have alcohol in it? Make apricot pie when they come in every year. You guys are crazy. I love it. I love it. Fresh pressed apple cider is the best. Yes, it is. A homemade caramel apple syrup recipe. Ooh, now that sounds really good. Eggnog and brandy. Oh my goodness. So, of all the trees that change color in the fall and do their thing, you've got like birch and poplar and ash, and some of those that turn this brilliant golden color. Then you've got oaks, which turn just this gorgeous, vibrant rust red color. You know, kind of a deep rusty, just beautiful. And then there are the maples. So I'd like to find out what your favorite trees are. You know, it's like what draws you to the trees and the colors and everything. But yes, maple. I love there's the red maple, which is, I believe, the sugar maple. And Dave, you would probably be the best one to tell me about the different maples. Brilliant reds and maples this year. Nice golden birch beech. The drought made them drop fast. Oh, yeah. Tamarack. Oh, smell. Okay, there's a tree over next to a beautiful fire tree. Not sure what this reminds me of fire. Oh, red maple trees are just glorious. They are. Maple. Ginkgo trees. I am not familiar with the ginkgo tree. I mean, I know a ginkgo biloba. Is that biloba? Biloba? Yeah. So is that where that comes from? I don't know what they look like. Interesting. Favorite tree is not mountain cedar. The maples. Native giant maples turn mustard yellow. Vine maple and ironwood, which turns several colors. Ooh. There's a lot of different maples around here. Some that are the much darker red. They turn like almost purple. They're green and then they turn into a purple color. There's some that turn just golden, orangey, and then some of those are just like intense orange. And then you get the others that are just the flaming red. And when you have a hillside that's just all mixed with all these colors, along with the pine trees, the deep green of the pines, and it's like, oh, so beautiful. Just takes your breath away, especially on a beautiful sunny day. You get the rich blue sky with all those colors of orange and red dotted there in the yellow, and it's just so beautiful. It's like any photograph just doesn't even just do it justice. Your neighbor behind you has a Japanese maple. Ooh. Birch and aspen, they're very pretty too. Ginkgo trees are beautiful. Yes, it's the medicinal. Okay. Maple's redness varies mostly by the season. Certain times, other stresses make them more. Yep. I know that if you have a good wet season, they're more vibrant color. Things like that. So yeah, and how cold it gets. Mountain cedar trees employ allergists. Okay. Warm days and cold nights enhance leaf colors. Yep. The crabapple trees that turn dark purple. Ooh. No problem, Grandpa's Urban Homestead. Japanese maples are really pretty. Patty loves them all. Yes, they're so great. So is that Mac or Patty at Southern Blessed? Sounds like it would be Patty. Just wondering how you guys are faring down there, how things are going. Hello, Lisa. Dogwood changing is beautiful. Yes, there are lots of beautiful trees, lots of beautiful ones. So is anybody doing a fall garden? I cannot do a fall garden here. My fall garden is getting it ready for winter. Getting into there and doing that. You miss sitting at the high school football game waiting for you. Oh, yeah. With Patty, of course. You're funny. Yes, all fall leaves are beautiful. Oh, Julia's starting already, and you've got a few days to go before they're on. No, they're on tomorrow night. That's right. I was thinking Thursday. You're having bipolar weather. You're growing ice this year. Well, you know what? We're supposed to be in a La Nina year, which is that's why it produced so many huge hurricanes. And what it does is it gives a mild, dry winter for like California and the Southwest. But for me, and I mentioned this a couple weeks ago, for me up here in the north, we're going to get lower than normal temps and higher than normal precipitation. So cold, heavy snow winter. And looks like it's already starting that way. It's like too early. You planted garlic and you just seen what you can get away with keeping in the hoop house. I know your hoop house is so great. This could be so wonderful. Julie, you are poking the bear there. You still have a few things in the garden, brassicas, some sad-looking tomatoes, celery, and chard. Yeah, I just had to pull my chard up, and it was like totally frozen and not good. I know, Julie. I wish you guys would get some rain. I really do. We need it badly. You ripped all the tomatoes 2 nights ago. You had a hard frost last night. I need to get my tomato plants out because if I don't, the ground will freeze solid and I won't be able to move them. So it was the one thing I wasn't able to get to. Stock your larder. Yes, absolutely. All right, I went through my list of the seeds that I needed to get, or wanted. I don't do much just collecting for the sake of collecting. I usually try to get seeds that I'm going to actually plant. I did get a few things here though for tomatoes that I could use the following year. I know the germination rate will go down, but just in case I'm not able to get seeds at that point in time, because I am not going to need anything tomato next year. I still have about 30 quarts of tomato sauce. I put up so much salsa and so much diced tomatoes, and then almost 8 gallons of V8 juice. And it's like, it's going to be, and it's just me, and it's going to, unless things happen and I go through it all this year, but then I will still have the seeds ready. So what is a larder? A larder is like a pantry. So it's just keeping your pantry full. A larder, it's kind of like an old-fashioned term. You dip to 34, 3 different nights with no frost yet. Yeah, we've had a hard freeze, absolutely hard freeze, and snow. We were 24 degrees this morning. We've had quite a few mornings in the low 20s. So is there a difference? Kim, are you thinking like between larder and pantry? No, it really just equals the same. It's about the same thing. Larder is like the old-fashioned term, and we've kind of worked into the term of pantry. You got some? Okay. Do I dry tomatoes? I did a whole batch of tomatoes, dehydrated and it took like 36 hours, and they were still bendy. And I'm like, I've got 40 pounds of tomatoes here that I'm not going to be able to have time, if it's going to take me 2 days to dehydrate each batch. And I didn't put anything on it. I didn't do anything. So I think it was just the wrong kind of tomatoes. Thanks, Patty. That's great. So yes, so that's why I ended up putting up so much juice, because it was like my tomatoes were starting to go bad and I needed to get them done and out. And my plan was to get like a half a gallon of dried tomato powder so that I could have that for my stores, but it just wasn't working out. So I think I need to do maybe a different kind of tomatoes. So Christy, you tried it then. You didn't like dehydrating them. Okay. Yes, you can freeze them. However, I don't have any freezer space left. My freezers are full. So that's where I just had to take care of them. I just had to do them. Yes, you could absolutely do that, Connie, dehydrating the pulp. I actually ended up just putting mine in my compost. So, if I had the energy and the foresight to do that, I probably could have done that. Start my drying in the oven. I could possibly do that. So I do have I had 5 racks full of tomato slices, and so I will continue getting those dry until they're crispy and then powder those up. So I'll have a little bit. I'll have a little bit of that. Found the best dehydration from your cherry tomatoes. Yeah, that's what I was just wondering if, because I was using beefsteak tomatoes and they were pretty juicy. So, well, that's good, Sarah. Then, yeah, I've heard about that. Your freezer is full of busy time procrastination. I like that. That's good. So I ordered this time from Annie's Annie's Heirloom Seeds, and it was one of the companies that I mentioned. Was it 2 weeks ago? We were covering seeds. Was it 2 weeks ago? Yeah, because last week we talked about winter prep. So 2 weeks ago, went through a whole bunch of seed companies and everything, and one of them is Annie's. So she is from Michigan. So any of my Michigan peeps here, she's in your neighborhood, actually in Hudsonville. I don't know where that is, but now the pictures aren't great here, but I got a black Prince tomato. So that one is going to be like a really deep reddish purple one. 3 to 5 ounce fruits, which is small compared to what I've been doing. I usually do big beef steaks. So the average weight of my tomatoes this year was about 18 pounds. An 18-pound tomato. It was about 18 ounces. So they were like at least a pound a piece. Many of them were 24 to 27 ounces in that way. So, oh, Don used Annie's. Hi, Don. All right. Oh, good. Sean, we need to keep you warm there. Get that generator going. Put tomato slices on the cookie cooling racks on top of the cookie sheet to catch the drifts. Cook at lowest possible temp. Warm might work. Okay. Okay. I'll have to see, if I did it. So, oh. Matt, you kicked Sarah off. That's funny. That's cute. Okay. And then I got some holy basil. And so I'm going to get that started. This year I'm getting different kinds of basil. And woohoo, I got Minnesota midget melon. Yay! So try to grow a melon that is specific for my territory here, or Minnesota. You need to sauce over 30 pounds of tomatoes. Help me for processed chicken this weekend. Whoo, Kim, that is wicked. Yeah. What are you going to do with those tomatoes? So keep you. Oh, yeah. Okay. So you grew Minnesota melons. They're good. Oh, good. It says we started indoors 2 weeks before the last frost. Were they pretty quick, Patty? Were they? I mean, or did they take a long time? Because this year I literally have 90 days from the day I planted till first frost, and I just don't have time. Speaking of basil, if your Thai basil seeds ripen before I still. Oh, thank you. All right. I knew you had said that you were in the sense of I couldn't remember which one, so it's going to be totally good if I have multiple seeds here. And the purple beauty pepper here. So, Dave, I just loved your purple peppers that you had so much, your lavender ones. These are 70 to 75 days. So one of the problems I have with, and I know, Eli said that all green peppers are unripe peppers, and the peppers have to be red or yellow or orange or whatever, purple, to be ripe. And I know that. I totally agree. However, my growing season isn't long enough for it to, for them to ripen. If I do get one that's ripe, it's like it it's like the only pepper on that plant, and it just has to sit there and sit there and sit there and wait for it to ripen and wait for it, and then nothing else can grow on it. So I need to, and that's what I'm looking for, varieties that are fast changing. You know, it's like, okay, they'll grow, and then they'll turn red really quickly. And I think Living Traditions, Kevin and Sarah were talking about one of their pepper varieties that did that. And I'm going to have to go back and listen and check out their video again. They just put up this weekend, I think, and find out more about what variety that was, because that's the problem I have with the short growing season, you know, is that, you know, just, there's not enough time for them to ripen. It's like just barely get the plants growing and then get them fruiting out there, and then seasons start changing. And so my peppers did well this year, but for them to ripen in that way and change color, which I would love, I can't wait for them to sit around and try that. Same with the bells, yeah. And really, it's mostly the bell peppers. I mean, my jalapenos can turn, the cayennes, you know, are fine and stuff like that. Ms. T, I did container gardening last year, and it was a disaster. It just didn't work for me. Overwintering the pepper plants. I'll have to check that out. But yes, Dave, that's what I think I'm. I started them a little bit later last year, and I think that was definitely affected them. So I'm gonna. My tomato plants I don't have to start as early, but the peppers I do. So I'm probably gonna start those around middle of March, maybe even the beginning of March, something like that. So, yeah. Adversity. Okay, that's one. Yes, thank you, Kim. That's what it was. Because they said that one was the one that was not only flavorful, but it ripened really quickly. So they said as soon as it got to full size as green, then it started turning right away. You didn't have to wait 4 weeks for it to change. So, like Varsky peppers. So I need to order some of those then. Hey, Jesus is Lord. Hello. Thanks for coming in. Oh, that's fine. You know what? Life does happen, and it's been happening a lot here. So there's some dwarf varieties of pot that I can come inside. Okay. There's a brick planter just inside our front door that's hung about the shelf and put over it. Oh, that'll be great. That'll be really good. Yes, I have. I had a lot of plans to do, because I was supposed to rebuild all my beds this fall, and I've got all the wood done and ready. Everything was ready to go, and then with I had to take care of my parents and my mom getting sick and passing away. I lost the weather window of opportunity to be able to get out and get all those done. And so October is not a normal October here. And so I'm going to have to do those next spring, in which I didn't want to have to be putting all this together at that point in time, but it is what it is. And I've had to reconcile myself to that fact that that's the way it's going to end up being this year. So I've got stacks of wood in my house that I've got stored in my kitchen and my dining room, which I didn't want to have. But, you know, it's, I'll have to decorate them up or do something with them, make them into shelves or something in the meantime. One of 3 varieties. Your Purple Islander bells from Johnny's. That's what it was. Okay. We harvested 143 peppers. Oh my goodness. What did you do with all of them, Dave? That's what I'd like to know what you did with those peppers. Okay, I will, Kim. You know what? I think that's where they had been ordering them from, and I don't know if you can get them anywhere else. So I'll make a note here. Baker Creek, because I know they order most of their things from Baker Creek, I think. Okay. Star peppers and tomatoes this year. Did not have any luck. Okay. You know, my strawberries, the most I was able to get out and do today, my poor garden there's just so much that is not getting done that needs to get done in the fall. So with, 5 inches of snow or something coming tomorrow, and winter already here, there's just, I was able to pull the borage plants, the rogue borage plants that were in my strawberry bed. I did pull those out, and I clipped the runners that were going into the walkways, and that's all I got done with my strawberries, and that was it. So I know, Christy, it's family comes first, and when things are happening in that way, is you just can't be everywhere and you can't be doing everything. And I was so exhausted I could not get out and do anything. So you froze some, made pepper jelly, and made relish. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, the to-do list never ends. Exactly. Yeah, Forge does like to go everywhere. Okay, I got 2 more things for Annie's. I got the red beard onions, and they are a bunching onion, or like a, bunching onion, salad onion. Oh yeah, it says here, very large bunching onion that resembles a leek, but with more heat and flavor. So, but when picked young, they have less heat. But they're purple instead of white bulbs on the bottom. They're purple, and so they're just like, they look kind of cool. So, yes, Jesus Lord, I know, and they did put out a lot of baby plants, so I have no concerns. I'm not gonna have a shortage of strawberry plants. It just depends on where they ended up. Spearmint jelly. Ooh, that sounds good, Julie. Because that's my last one is spearmint. So again, a mint one I'm gonna, because I've got peppermint, and I want to get lemon mint and what are some of the other mints? Yeah, I want to develop out my mints and everything, so I have some spearmint now. It's just really hard to find seeds. So that's where, hey, Rustic Traditions, hi. Oh, okay, thanks. Oh, it is 7 o'clock already. So kind of like Egyptian walk-in onions. I don't know what those are. I think kind of interesting. So anyway, I do have some other, I ordered seeds from about 3 different companies, and these are the ones I got from Annie's. So I should have a few more next week. I've never ordered seeds this early. I usually wait till like February or March or something. So, Kim, these are from Annie's in Michigan. Hey, Deb, Enriched Refuge, hello. Oh, I know. We're getting snow tomorrow. True peppermint and star. Oh, okay. Interesting. That I didn't know. You maybe told me this somewhere, and I just don't remember. You're busy peeling tomatillos. Hey, Drops Family Garden. Hi. I know Stubbers are coming on. They are in their new house, and I know they're going to be going live from their new house, and they're so excited about it. And let me see if are they up yet? Oh, they're not on yet. Okay, tsunami in Hawaii is apparently be affected too. So Well, maybe they aren't going to go live yet. But anyway, Stivers should be there. So, Debbie, you're so sweet. Thank you. Use your mint jelly for lamb. Okay. I know, an hour has already passed. So I didn't really go into prep things. So just one quick word is get proper winter clothes now before you need them. And actually, we almost need them. At church yesterday, there's a good friend of mine who's got like 5 young kids, 5 or 6 kids. And she's like, I'm not ready for winter, because here it's October, middle of October. We usually are, bopping around in the 60s and having our Indian summer and everything else. We're not dealing with snowstorms. And she's like, none of my kids have boots. She said, we don't have any boots, and I don't know where to get them, if they're going to be able to get here in time, or, to be able to order online and different things. So, and they live on a farm out in the country. And she's like, my kids don't have boots. And so, it's just taking everybody by surprise. So really start looking at it now before you actually need them. And that's my prep tip for tonight. All right. Hey, Prairie Girl. So good to see you. Very, very good to see you. I know, Kim, I'm so happy for them. They get in their house. I know they were moving this weekend. So I don't see them on yet. So I'm wondering what's happened. But anyway, it is expensive to buy winter gear for a lot of children. It is. And especially when everybody needs it all at the same time. It's like, and they wear it out enough so you can't like pass certain things down. Boots are just something they wear out. Jackets you can kind of pass down, that type of thing. But close to a foot of snow, oh my goodness, you've got that. Oh dear. Yeah, we're getting the snow tomorrow. Hey, Homestead Humor, hi. A lot of new people coming in all at the end here. Prep in advance like a Prepsteader. Yes, that's right, Dave. That's right. All right, you guys. I love spending this hour with you. I'm going to let you go. Hopefully, Cybers will be coming on and we can support them there. So, they are on. Just got the notice. So, you guys go out and head over there, support them. And I just thank you so much for coming on, sharing what you love about fall and all these good things. I think everybody's going to go home and, well, you are home, but you're going to like start baking pies and having some apple cider. So, all right, you guys, take care. God bless. Always have hope. And thank you for coming. I just love y'all. Bye-bye.